Burger King, one of the many fast food places. I can remember the old jingle from Burger King: hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, special orders don't upset us. And it was followed by these words: have it your way. That's pretty appealing, isn't it? That we can have food our way. Everyone doesn't like all the same food. Some things we like, some things we don't. So what an attraction: have it your way. What about life? We don't always have life our way. What about spiritual life? Is it going to be my way? Is it going to be God's way? Satan would suggest, okay, you can have religion that way too. Just do what you want, don't do what you don't want to do. But that's not the best way at all, is it? Because in Jeremiah 10:23, the prophet says, we're not smart enough on our own to figure out what's the best way. Now, that's not exactly the words he said. He said, oh Lord, I know that it is not in man who walks to direct his own steps. And so as I'm thinking about religion, I may really love Burger King, but my way is probably not the best way. Certainly not according to the will and the way of God. Because God tells me to do some things that if I were just doing it on my own, I probably wouldn't do it that way. He says to love your enemies. I'd rather retaliate against my enemies or ignore them, but Jesus says to love them. He says to seek God first. It's much easier to be selfish and to seek self first. And you think about Matthew chapter 7 and verse 12, and it says, do to others just like you want them to do to you. You see, I want to do it God's way because God has superior knowledge. He has amazing love. He has unending grace. And God knows what's best for me. And he tells me that. There are rewards for doing things the right way, doing things his way. There are consequences if I decide, I just want to do things my way. And so as I think about all the spiritual blessings I have in Jesus Christ, Burger King's a great place to eat, but I really need to make sure, as Jesus did in the garden, that I say, not my way, not my will, but God's will be done in my life.